Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome to the Nerd Empire. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today, and I hope you all will enjoy today's reaction video. With that being said, let's get right into it, shall we? This one is by Hirohei, and it's called Twitch's Women's Day event has been a disaster. And this was, 3 days ago. So, I didn't even know Twitch had a Women's Day. So, I wonder how it became a disaster. So, let's see what happened.
So, Twitch.tv has this official branch of theirs called Twitch Rivals. No association to Marvel Rivals, by the way. Anyways, they're holding this event for International Women's Day. However, a number of women online, in particular, a number of female Twitch influencers, have voiced that they are offended by this event, because the game that they're going to be playing for this event is called Overcooked 2.
I get it. I get why they're angry. Oh my god. I don't know if this was intentional, but if it was if this was intentional, goddamn, somebody has one hell of a sense of humor.
Which I actually never heard about until this news, but I guess it's a game that is entirely centric on cooking, and that seems to have offended these women. They're saying it's sexist and misogynistic for the International Women's Day game to be a cooking game. The plot twist is that...
I mean, I don't really see what the problem is. It's just... it was women that voted for it too. Really? Well, then, if it was women who voted for it, why are women getting fucking angry about it? I mean, it's just cooking. I mean, you don't see... If there was a International Men's Day and Twitch was doing that, which nobody would fucking care about, and they voted for men to do a war game or a financial game, I don't think there would be men complaining. So here we have women who, according to Time here, who voted on this game for Women's Day on Twitch Rivals. Why are women complaining? It's just a fucking game.
The Women's Guild United actually voted on which game to play, and most of the women that voted on it decided to play this game. They were fine with it, but...
I actually see a lot of women playing that cooking game. Because... as far as I've seen, people have fun with the game. It's fucking chaotic as hell as far as I've seen. And it seems difficult. But a lot of these women seem to have a lot of fun with the game because it's a fun game. And it's chaotic. So, because feminists are retarded and think anything that isn't serving themselves is patriarchy and enslavement. I love cooking games. Honeydew Simulator. I love the fact that they celebrate Women's Day with a loud explosion of meaningless drama. I think these women are upset because they can't cook and feel intimidated. You know, the feminist blue-haired Nazi type women, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, Gig. Loud explosion of meaningless drama. I like that.
As mentioned, there's another section of this guild and these female influencers that's now causing a big scene. Got to be all overly dramatic about this.
The funny thing is, they have a guild of female influencers and they voted for the cooking game. Because they like the cooking game.
Gotta get your social media clout by making your hot takes. Now, let me mention really quick, there are a lot of women laughing at this, seeing the memeability of it, and having a good time, and that's great.
Yeah.
But there's also another section, as mentioned, that are genuinely getting offended by this news, by this game being picked. For example, this Twitch streamer Lucy Pancakes says, "I'm part of the Women's Guild, by the way. They know how this looks and chose to move forward with it anyway because our entire community overwhelmingly voted for it. I don't think the higher-ups realized it was going to look this bad." Someone else points out how the majority of women actually want to play this anyways. It's really not a big deal, but Lucy says, "I wish that we existed in the timeline where we could play what we want without harmful stereotypes looming overhead. Still, I don't think it was the best message to send right now with everything going on in the world."
Oh, boo fucking who? Who the fuck? Karen Simulator is what Twitch really should have for Women's Month. It wouldn't shock me in the slightest. I'm very good I'm a very good cook, and am always happy to learn more recipes. I suck at cooking. There are only a few things I can cook. Macaroni and cheese with hot dogs in it, of course, because with hot dogs in it is delicious. Spaghetti, goulash, tacos, and sloppy joes. That's about 5 things. That's about all I can cook. And whenever I cook, and tuna salad. So 6 things. And whenever I cook any of those, I cook in bulk so it lasts. I don't really know how to cook anything else. I can put cereal together. I can make a sandwich for myself, but that's about it. It's a really loud vocal minority of women that feel like this pancake nut bucket. Bad news, she's a worse type of stereotype. I'll cook you something nice one day if we ever cross paths. See, the thing is, what makes all of this stuff look like a lot of women say this is the fact that it's a minority of women, but they are so entirely loud and so fucking everywhere that it makes it look like these minority of women are the majority, because the majority of the women don't fucking care, and they're not very vocal about it. They just want to, do what they want and just live their lives how they want. They don't want to get involved in any of this. So the very vocal minority just make it look like it's the majority when it's really not. 50 pounds of no. I made about 8 pounds of goulash. And I didn't make it in the original way. I don't know how to make the original goulash. We just want to be left the hell alone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of the majority of women just want to be left alone and just do what they want because it's what they enjoy. But they do enjoy this kind of stuff because it makes it look funny. But at the same time, it does give a lot of women a bad look.
Oh my gosh, everything going on in the world right now, that's crazy. Women had it so much better in the 1800s. This is awful.
The Women's Day game drama. I didn't know about this till I saw this. Lucy Pancakes is a serial offender.
Adam Savvy pointed out how ridiculous that take is and actually got blocked by Lucy Pancake for this. She says, guys, Twitch choosing a cooking game which was voted on by the members of the guild, which means women chose the game played by women, wow. But that's problematic because of what's going on in the world. That's right, choosing a cooking game is bad because of something Palestine, something Trump bad. Are you stupid?
See, I think a lot of us logically thinking people who are, still here in reality, in the real world, I think all of us pretty much love Madame Savvy because she has nothing but base takes with all this stuff. These are the type of women I actually love because I like that they're based in reality and they think logically, and they're not stuck in a fantasy world trying to shove what they think and believe down other people's throats, despite what the facts and science says. Those are the type of women I actually like and respect. And that's one of the reasons why also Smugglana is my... she's because of that. And a few other ones, but it's just... These are the type of women I think we need to protect. The ones who are like this.
Savvy then laughing at how, to no one's surprise, as mentioned, immediately after making that response, Pancake blocked her. But here's my favorite post by Lucy Pancakes. This one is comedy gold.
I think the get back to the kitchen jokes are hilarious. Well, yeah, they are funny. Says the Dragon Demon Man based in reality. I get what you mean, but it's funny.
Of course, it wasn't intended to be, but that just makes it more funny. So here it is. She says, am I part of the Twitch Women's Guild? Yes. Do I feel like this was a blunder? Absolutely.
No, it wasn't.
Here's why. Oh, God.
Here's why. Blah, 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 misogyny, blah, 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 patriarchy, blah, blah, blah. My feelings are more important than anything else. Blah, blah, blah.
We could have really done something epic. Dominated a male-occupying game, all-female Marvel Rivals teams, or BF6 Warzone, proved that we are more than just casual gamers.
This is the thing I don't understand with a lot of this women's stuff. Why on God's green earth do you want to keep competing in male-dominated spaces when you know it's not going to fucking go well? They're male-dominated spaces. Because it's what men do, and it's what men do best, either on games or in real life. Why are you trying to be more masculine? Why are you trying to be more like a male? Why are you trying to compete with a man? What is so great about us men that you're trying to compete with us? Be a woman. There are many things, many great things about a woman, about being a woman. Why are you trying to be a man? Why are you trying to compete with men? Why? Bet you $10 pancake even burns toast tartar. Just as I thought, the samurai waifu video I have of is getting the most views. I don't understand these women. Just stop trying to compete with men. It's fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, because all of you squatting up in a full stack and stomping a bunch of solo queuers is really gonna prove that you're a competitive gamer. You're really about that life, We can see another offended person right here saying, great way to tell us there's not a single woman on their team, or one that feels secure giving feedback. Because how did this get released with absolutely no pushback? You gotta love the irony of easily offended people talking about others being secure or not secure. In another exchange here, we can see this.
She's a cultural colonizer trying to take over the shores of Gamerland. That's why. Nice way of putting it. Because they've been lied to and are stupid enough to think men get better treatment overall. Yeah. It's a lovely thing. Hello, Illusion. It's a lovely reality we live in.
Amanda person saying, honest question, were there any women at the brainstorming session for this campaign? And once again, we have Savvy responding, saying, the women voted for it because women like the game. What's wrong? Are women not allowed to like certain games now?
I think it's a majority of women that actually play that game over men. If I'm not mistaken. I don't quote me on it. I'm not sure, but I'm just saying I think there are more women who like playing that game than there are men. We're doing great, Illusion. We're laughing at stupid people.
And Amanda replies to Savvy and says, you all can't understand that the problem isn't the game it's...
Funny thing is, I don't ever say you all anymore. I say y'all. I can't say you all anymore. It's always y'all.
I even love it. It's posting it associated with Women's Day. We know that
10.3K out of 15K. Is that 10.3K women out of 15K people that play the game? No. That dash, not comma, but that hyphen or whatever it's called, is actually in between the Y and the A. Y'all rolls off the tongue nicely. Yes, it does. No, we got, what was the one we just watched? Give me a second here. It was, Death on the Hunt, No Warning Signs. That's the one we just watched. All y'all. Yeah, I say that too. All y'all. It just rolls off the tongue. You all sounds like U-Haul. It does. All right.
the community we have, and that in any game we hear, go to the kitchen, wash the dishes, to belittle us. The campaign model was biased to get engagement, and the justification was it was their decision, but in the end, the brand is the...
Get back to the kitchen, woman, and make me a sandwich. I think you know, unless the woman likes being told that, I think the woman would probably slap the dude for saying that. Makes me happy you're checking out more stuff by Son of the Dead. Yeah, it was really good. I go to Ryan Hall, y'all, for hurricane tracking. As a southerner, I appreciate the love for y'all. Sandwich simulator. Gotta dip real quick, but once I'm back home, I'll tune in. All right, Iraqi. You go have a good rest of your day with whatever you're doing. I've been using y'all for a long time, and I'm from the north. I don't think I know a singular woman that wouldn't have an adverse reaction to a guy just straight to her, like a significant other, straight to her face, saying, "Get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich." I don't think there's a single woman that would take that order without getting upset, or just get upset and just storm off.
Here's another one. I'm going to say it. Oh no. She's going to say it, guys. You ready for this? This was a bad idea. With the heightened misogyny and history of how women are treated in gaming, this would have been the perfect time to showcase our skills and competitiveness.
Hang on. The heightened misogyny and history of how women are treated in gaming. It's like she's saying that women are treated horribly in gaming. I mean, if you want to be treated horribly in gaming, go to games like CSGO or League of Legends or shit like that. You want to be treated badly, go to those games. Hell, the salt from these bitches is hilarious. I wouldn't do it. She knows where I sleep. See, I don't think many of these women would be able to handle Modern Warfare 2 days of open mic. I don't think none of these people would be able to handle the open mic lobbies of Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. That shit was fucking wild. I heard kids saying racial slurs, thinking to myself, if I even attempted to say the shit like that, my mom would fucking backhand me. So some of the shit you would hear in those lobbies, dear God, a lot of these people nowadays would get so fucking butthurt.
So all of this has been a pretty amusing situation. However, as a man, I also find something else funny about all of this too. And that is the stark difference between International Men's Day and International Women's Day. For example,
you know, the funny thing is, starting the stream with the feminist buzzword drinking game was a mistake. The thing is, I didn't know we had an International Men's Day. I didn't even know we had a men's mental health awareness month. I didn't know men had any kind of days, honestly. I didn't know any of this. I only found out men had certain days or months or, stuff like this, like a couple of years ago. When I heard it, I was like, wait, we men have something? I was honestly surprised men actually had something.
Every year, I always forget International Men's Day is even a thing up until that day actually.
Yeah, I think a lot of men seem to forget that International Men's Day is an actual thing because pretty much almost nobody cares.
It comes around and I see a bunch of miserable people online talking about how much they hate men. This has resulted in an annual tradition of sorts on the channel, where on International Men's Day, I do a brief compilation of those sort of posts, a bit of commentary, and call it there. It basically just ends up being an easy content day, and I wrap it up by giving my best wishes to the bros out there. This is to say that, yeah, for most of us, we don't really do anything to celebrate International Men's Day at all. So it's pretty fun.
No, it's because society as a whole doesn't really give a shit about men. They don't. They could care less of a shit unless they provide something. And that is really horrible. The thing is, it's like, try this in reverse. On International Women's Day, say all the horrible shit people say about men, say it about women, and see how the results go. People would get fucking flamed. But since it's International Men's Day and people flame fucking men all to hell and back, no one really cares, and in fact, people pile on. It's a horrible double standard.
Funny that for International Women's
I don't even give a shit about Women's Day. I thought you were going to suggest a bunch of guys jump on Barbie.
Day,
God, Barbie. There was somebody that said that is basically a woman's version of Black Panther Wakanda, of the Black Panther movie. It's basically the woman's version of Black Panther. Which, when somebody said that, they did all the comparisons. I was like, Fuck, he's right. It's basically just a pink woman's version of Black Panther.
There's this entire Twitch guild and an event sponsored.
And the other thing is Barbie was just one big movie of women saying fuck you to men, women are awesome. It was just one big feminist movie. That's all it was.
Sponsored by Twitch itself, which is owned by Amazon, doing special events and stuff like that. It's a complete night and day difference. But even then, as we saw just now, the section of virtue signaling women online are using this day and this event to tear other women down. Because how dare they vote to play this game? How dare they have fun? And how dare they meet?
Oh God, when it comes to women, feminist circle jerk. Pretty much. I'll do it next year. I'll talk shit about women on Women's Day. See, the thing is with women that a lot of these women think that their biggest haters, their biggest anything is men, which is a giant misconception or misunderstanding. The biggest enemy women have is actually other women, because nobody dogs on women more and more harshly than other women. And it is terrifying how vicious y'all are to each other. It is damn terrifying. Barbie was about the revolution of men against the Karentocracy.
About it. They're supposed to be offended and call us sexist or whatever. They're supposed to fall in line with a hive mind. Very pathetic
Fuck
behavior,
your hive mind.
very sad stuff. But thankfully, there are based women out there too that are pushing back against those other types. That is the latest, though. That's the news, in my opinion. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate ya, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oop.
So, twitch.tv.
Yeah, women are monsters at times towards women. It's because we see the fake face they put on, and we know the kind of catty bullshit they pull. There's a reason for the term pecking order. It's not pretty. And the thing that I think is confusing as fuck is how women can be friends with another woman who they absolutely fucking hate and will talk absolute shit about them behind their back. They will say anything and everything under the sun about them that is horrible behind their back. How in the fuck can you be friends with somebody that you have nothing but bad shit to say about? I don't fucking understand that. It is confusing as fuck to me. How can you women do that? We men, we say shit to each other's face because we love fucking with each other, and it's the best way we know how to show love to each other. It is just how we are. You women, on the other hand, you tear the fucking living shit out of each other. I don't get it. You say one thing to each other that gets on each other's nerves, and you refuse to talk to each other for years. Men, we fight it out. 5 minutes later, we're having a beer with each other, and we're the best of friends. And I've heard that's one thing that confuses the fuck out of women. Like, how can guys fight each other out and then 5 minutes later be the best of friends? It's because we got our anger out right then and there. Men stay friends by saying nasty things they don't mean. Women stay friends by saying nice things they don't mean. I don't get it either. I will not befriend anyone I don't like. Guys do that too. Well, yes. Men do that too, but not on the level of women fucking do. Cheerleaders, shows, those types have been around since forever. It's due to the way we all process information. Men like straightforward more often. Most women I know take an extreme passive-aggressive stance on everything. Yeah. People got along better when we were still playing Cards Against Humanity. Then the people who own it went off the deep end. Dude, Cards Against Humanity it's fucking diabolical. It's a fun game, but my god, can it get dark. Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. I post videos 3 to 5 days a week here. I also post videos over on my other channel for gaming as well, so please make sure to give that a look-see, see if you enjoy that as well. I also stream anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week as well. Links to all my social medias will be on my YouTube page. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.